Hello family, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angela, and here on this channel, I create beauty, fashion, and lifestyle content, and particularly for the woman over 40. But today's video is for everyone if you like to hear about it. Now, if you're like me, you hate wasting your money. When I say I hate wasting my money, I hate wasting my money with a passion. And so I've developed a list of things that I no longer purchase. Either most of the time is because I think it's a waste of my money. And a few things that I no longer purchase are because it's not beneficial for my family, for my health, or for the health of my family. If you like to hear what those 10 things are, then stay tuned. Now, let's get started. So this is my outfit of the day. The earrings are from Kendra Scott. I really love these. I have these in silver and gold. The bracelet on my left arm is from Amazon. It's a David Yurman dupe. I really love it. I wear these all the time. The bangle on my right is from Etsy. I purchased this when I purchased this necklace. I really love it. It's a really nice, chunky, substantial bangle. This bodysuit you all have loved. I wore the black one in my recent video. I bought this in the cream and the green and the black. And I went back and got the other two after I saw the response that you all gave, because I knew it was going to sell out. I think the black is sold out in every size already after I made that video. But I love this bodysuit. These jeans, I love these as well. These are from J. Crew. I purchased these last year. They're a button fly. They're very, very comfortable. It's a stretchy denim. It's a mid-rise denim because it comes right below my belly button. And the shoes are from JCPenney. I bought these from Dillard's. You all have seen these all summer long. I purchased them in this black color. I saw these on Marissa's video and I was like, oh, she said how comfortable they were, and they are. And I love them. So I bought them in black. I bought them in that beautiful turquoise. I also bought them in a bright fluorescent kind of yellow color. But this is my outfit of the day. My perfume of the day is my Louis Vuitton City of Stars scent. I'm just in love with this scent. As soon as I smelled it in the store, I just fell in love with it. It has a very fruity, a hint of floral in it, but it's a unique scent. It's a very unique scent. It doesn't smell like something you're gonna smell on everyone else. And I love scents like that. I don't want to smell like everyone else. That's why a lot of times I'll layer my scents. I wear different scents, except for, the ones that are just, you don't need any help or you don't need layering with this scent. But I love this scent, and it's just really beautiful. I bought this around July, and I've already used a nice chunk of it. I think about a 10th of it already. So I love this scent. But that is my scent of the day, and this is my look of the day. So the first thing that I no longer purchase because it is a huge waste of money is cheap washcloths and towels. Now, I said cheap, not inexpensive. I don't care if it's inexpensive, which means it's inexpensive or it's on sale, as long as the quality is there. I really love nice towels and washcloths. And I don't believe in buying cheap washcloths and towels because you wash them 10, 15 times and they get lint balls on them, or they just do not feel good on your skin when you're taking a shower, and they just feel really, really rough, or they start tearing up after 10, 15 washings. It's almost like I feel like I've wasted my money when I've done it. And I have done it in the past. I really could not afford to buy, luxurious towels and washcloths. But what I didn't know, and I found out later, is you don't have to spend a lot of money to get the great quality towels and washcloths. You can get them at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, or you can get them when they're on sale. When we moved back here from Saudi Arabia, I found some great towels and washcloths at JCPenney and some at Macy's, and I'll put a list of those brands in the description box. I love these brands that I've put in the description box because they don't shed. The quality is nice. They're nice and fluffy. They feel luxurious, and they hold the water really well when you're taking a shower. And then when you step out of your shower or your bath and you dry off with the towels, they're nice and warm and they're fluffy. I just love all 4 of the brands that I've listed below. One of them is not a fluffy set. It's from Muji, M-U-J-I. It's a Japanese brand. Their towels and washcloths are thin, but the quality is outstanding. And I have some that I brought back with me from Saudi, probably 3 or 4 sets, because the quality is just that good. I didn't want to sell them. And they're thin, but the washcloths are nice and big, but it's just something about them. They don't shed, they don't get lint balls on them, and it's just, the quality is fantastic, and I love those as well. So I do not believe in buying cheap towels and washcloths because it's just a waste of my money. The next thing that I no longer buy, and I don't believe purchasing, is cheaply made purses. Now, you all know that I love myself a good pocketbook. I'm from the South, so we say pocketbooks. You'll hear me say pocketbooks, or you'll hear me say purses. I started saying purses when I started doing YouTube because everybody else says purses, and I hear it a lot. And so I say either, but I don't believe in purchasing something that spending a lot of money when the quality is not there. And one brand that comes in mind now, this has just been my experience, is Brahmin. The purses are beautiful. I love the alligator feel on the outside of the purse. The print on the outside of the purse is really pretty, and it looks expensive, and they're not cheap. Like the average Brahmin will cost you $300, $350, but I have had three different style Brahmin purses break on me. The strap breaks, where the little piece of leather that holds the strap on, that little piece of leather has broken on all 3 of my purchase. That little piece of leather has broken on all 3 of my purses, and I said I will never buy another Brahmin. It's just not worth it. The quality is just not there. I have never had a strap on a Dooney & Bourke purse break, nor have I had a strap on a Coach purse break. Never, either one. First of all, the strap on the Dooney & Bourke is never going to break. It's going to outlive you. But I've never had that happen, and so I just do not believe in buying purses that are poorly made, where the quality and the craftsmanship is not there. It's just a waste of money. I would much rather save that $350 and put it towards something that is worth it, or something that's of equal value monetarily, but the quality is a lot higher. So I just do not believe in buying cheaply made purses, especially for everyday use, because I'm really, really rough on my purses. I'm not gentle with anything. I'm good for throwing my purse in the back seat from the front, out of my way. Now, of course, I don't throw my Fendi and my Gucci and my Louis like that. I'll sit it down, but I carry them a lot, and I've not had any issues with any other straps breaking on any other brands of purses. The next thing that I no longer purchase is uncomfortable shoes. Why? Because it is a total waste of my money. By the time I buy the shoes, I wear them a few times, I can't return them, and I've wasted my money, because I'm gonna give them away to someone that may want them. They may not be uncomfortable for them, but if they're uncomfortable for me, I am not wearing. Not at 52. At 25, oh, I would have wore those. I would have wore those shoes with zero complaint, with a smile on my face. 4.5, 5-inch heels. Tip, tap, tip, tap, tap. Uncomfortable as I don't know what. Standing outside waiting to get into the club for an hour. There's no way. I cannot do it now. If the shoes are uncomfortable, I cannot buy. I cannot. And I try to avoid that by purchasing my shoes in person. I have purchased some shoes online that were uncomfortable, and I will send them back in a minute. So I know now, when I purchase them online, I put some tape on the bottom of the shoe so it doesn't scratch the bottom of it, and I'll walk around the house for 5 minutes. If it hurts a little bit, they're going back to the store. If I try them on in the store, or if I'm purchasing a shoe in the store, I try both of the shoes on, and I walk 10, 15, 20 steps. Side step, I may even dance a little bit. Let me see how these feel. If they hurt even a little bit, I will not purchase them. I don't care how fabulous they are. I don't care how big the sale is. I just will not do it. It is a waste of my money, because I know once I wear them 2 or 3 times, I am not going to keep them, and I've wasted however much money I spent on them. So I no longer buy uncomfortable shoes. The next thing that I no longer buy, and if you've been here, you know, you've heard this, I no longer buy Starbucks coffee. Now, will I never ever? I did get one where my husband got one for me about a week ago, and I couldn't even drink it off. What I do now, I buy the bag of the Veranda, which is my favorite Starbucks coffee. I go inside, I buy the big bag, have them ground it to French press, bring it home and use my French press and make my own coffee with that and some heavy cream and the Starbucks white chocolate mocha. It is so good. First of all, the Starbucks coffees are entirely too expensive. And then I realized that whenever the last time my husband bought me that coffee, I only got like 5 or 6 sips. It was so sweet. I didn't realize it had that much sugar in it because I was drinking it every single day. Then if you think about it, my coffee is between $5 and $6. That's $35, almost $40 a week in coffee. That is crazy. I'm spending over $100 a month in coffee. The bag of the coffee, I have no clue how much it costs. I know it's not $20. I'll buy a bag of coffee and that bag will last us 3 weeks. Easy. So it's just a waste of money. It's very convenient driving through the Starbucks and ordering your coffee. It's a luxury experience. It feels like one. The cups are really nice, but I just think it is a total waste of money. I can take that extra money that I'm not spending on my Starbucks coffee and put it into an investment account for my grandchildren. So I no longer buy Starbucks coffee. The next thing that I no longer buy are paper napkins or paper towels for the purpose of eating and wiping my mouth. It is a waste of money. I just cannot. One day we were at the dinner table and we were eating. I had two paper towels and my son had two, my husband had two, just to wipe our mouth and our hands while we were eating. And I just thought, that is a waste of money. We go through a lot of paper towel in this house. Like, we'll go through a roll of paper towel in 3 days max. And most of it is when we're eating. And I just thought, why do I not have cloth napkins? And the light bulb just went off, just stopped. So I said to my husband and my son, I'm gonna buy us some cloth napkins, and it will be some that we don't mind getting stuff on, that we're gonna be using every single day to wipe our mouth. And I said to my son and my husband, I'm gonna buy us some cloth napkins to use when we eat, and we're gonna stop using paper towels. The paper towels will be for cleaning the mirror and stuff like that. So I've really cut back on buying paper towels. The cloth napkins I bought relatively inexpensively from Amazon. I think a pack of 12 cost me under $15, around $15. And I bought white because they're easier to clean. I don't have to worry about that. Throw them in the washer with the white clothes, Clorox, washing powder, whatever, and they're done. And if we damage them, if they get stains on them, it's okay. They're cheap. You know, I'll buy really nice dinner napkins for holidays when we have company, but for everyday usage, why are we using paper towels? I just thought this makes so much sense to have these cloth napkins. So now we have cloth napkins, a stack of white cloth napkins sit on the countertop beside the stove, and we're using those every day and saving money. The next thing I no longer purchase is a gym membership. We're wasting our money. Oh my God, we're wasting money. Got the gym membership, then it got cold outside. I did not want to come out of the gym in the cold to get in my car, because it was gonna be cold in the car and I was gonna be freezing on the way home. By the time I got home, the car was just gonna warm up, and I just thought it was a waste of money. I really was not using the gym enough to warrant $75 a month for myself, and my husband was $75, so $150 a month for both of us. And he wasn't using it a lot as well, so we decided we just exercise at home. We have bikes in the garage. He started riding his bike. Then I bought a stationary bike, and I did say to myself, if I use it consistently, then I maybe go back to get my gym membership, because there are some things at the gym that are really nice that I can't do at home. You know, some equipment, but have not purchased my gym membership back yet. And I've really used my stationary bike. At first, I did not use it that much. I'm just gonna be honest, I did not. But since my birthday, the end of July, I have exercised on my stationary bike every single day except for one day. I've only missed one day, and that's because I completely forgot because I was out and about all day long. So I have not missed going to the gym. That was just felt like a waste of money. $150 a month may not be a lot to some, but it's a lot to me. Especially, it's just throwing money in the trash can. So I no longer pay for a gym membership. The next thing that I no longer purchase are these right here. These little antibacterial hand soaps from Bath and Body Works. Now this is from Christmas. I bought a whole bunch of them. They had them on sale for Christmas. I think it was 3 for $10. I think they're normally like $4.50 each. That is a huge waste of money. So what I did was I kept about 5 or 6 of the bottles. Then I went to the Family Dollar. Bought this giant thing of Dial antibacterial soap. Put it in here, fill it up about 3/4 of the way, then put some water, shake it up. Antibacterial soap for a lot less. Pennies on the dollar. So I think this large thing of Dow antibacterial soap might have cost $7 or $8. I don't remember, but it was a lot cheaper than the $4.50 that those little hand bacterial soaps cost. You know, first of all, they're sitting in the guest bathroom most of the time. My son, my grandson, my 2 grandsons, my daughter, and my son-in-law are using that bathroom all the time. They could care less about what the soap smells like. All they want is some soap to wash their hands, rinse their hands, and dry their hands off. That's just a lot of money for a small product, and it's just something you're rinsing off. I just could not continue justifying paying that much money for soap that's just gonna go down the drain. So I no longer buy those antibacterial hand soaps from Bath & Body Works. The next thing that I no longer buy is fabric softener. Why? Because it's a waste of money. It's very expensive and it has a lot of very unnecessary chemicals in it. Yes, it does smell good. Downy smells amazing. It just makes your clothes smell so good. But if you think about it, all that scent is in your clothes and it's getting on your arm, then you're going to put perfume on. It just doesn't make any sense. Yes, it softens your clothes, but I found a much, much better way. I was on the Pinterest or on the Instagram or TikTok somewhere and saw someone talking about white vinegar in place of fabric softener. So I said, I'll try it. I was really skeptical because I was thinking my clothes are gonna smell like white vinegar, but they never have. Have been using it ever since. I have not purchased any fabric softener. I use the white vinegar, put it in the fabric softener tray, put my Clean and Clear deodorant in, push it, and I'm done. I've been using it probably for 6 months now. I still have fabric softener left over, and my son uses that for his clothes. You know, he's a teenager. He uses that for his clothes. But I've been using white vinegar ever since. And when he runs out, I'll have him to use the white vinegar as well. The clothes are soft. They don't smell like vinegar. Don't have to worry about all those excess unnecessary chemicals in our clothes. The next thing I no longer buy, and I asked my daughter to no longer buy, this is really funny. It was not for myself, but I do have a 17-year-old, is chicken nuggets from the grocery store. Now, you can get the really nice chicken strips. They don't have a lot of meat in those either, but they're real chicken strips. But for the most part, those frozen chicken nuggets are not even real chicken. I don't know what it is, because real chicken doesn't have that texture and it just doesn't look like that. And it's just full of antibiotics and chemicals and hormones. They're just not good for children to eat whatsoever. So I told my daughter one day, I was like, throw out all your chicken nuggets. My youngest grandson is at that phase where he doesn't like a lot of different foods. He really likes chicken most of the time. So I told her to throw out the chicken nuggets. I threw out the ones I had in my house, went to the grocery store, got 2 of those large packs of chicken breasts, came home, washed them, dried them, salt and pepper, did all the seasoning, fried those until they were just lightly brown, took them all out, drained the grease, and then put them in large freezer bags in the freezer. I gave half to my daughter so she could have for her children. Then I left the other half for me and my son and my husband. We're home, so just grab a piece, put it in the air fryer, cook it for 10 to 12 minutes, done. You have real chicken nuggets. I just cannot stand the thought of those artificial chicken nuggets, and they don't taste good. They don't taste good. They just don't. So I no longer buy chicken nuggets, and I asked my daughter not to buy chicken nuggets for her children either. And the last thing I no longer purchase, and I have not purchased this, and this December will make 3 years, is deodorant. I have not worn or purchased deodorant from the store in almost 3 years. And I'll tell you why. I was researching and I kept hearing these things about how bad deodorant is for you, but I was like, girl, I cannot go without, not these armpits, I cannot go without deodorant. And I researched, and there's a lot of aluminum in deodorant. And now I think one of the brands is coming out with aluminum-free deodorant, but back then all of them had aluminum in it. And I did a lot of research, and they found a lot of Alzheimer's patients, when they did autopsies on them, had large deposits of aluminum in their brain. And I was like, that is just not good for you. And how else are they getting this aluminum into their body? And so I just thought, no, you're putting it under your arm every single day, sometimes twice a day, and it's filled with aluminum, and it's just not good for you. And I just did not want to have any issues with that as I was getting older. So I decided then that I wanted to use a natural deodorant. Didn't know what I was gonna use. And then my husband was doing pictures for a young lady one day, and she came over and she was telling me how she uses lemon juice as her deodorant. And I asked her if it worked, and she said yes. And I tried it. Ooh, it did not work for me. Not lemon juice alone. It didn't work. I tried it. It did not. Now, I was in Saudi Arabia, and it was like 115 degrees. So that might have been had a lot to do with it, but it did not work. So I started back then I was playing with a lot of oils and essential oils and things, so I decided I tried to figure something out. So I mixed some essential oils. I did do lemon juice, and then I did some alcohol so the lemon juice wouldn't get mold and stuff in it. And then I tried some tea tree oil, then some peppermint oil, and some black seed oil. Just a few oils I put it in. I shake it up and see how it is. And I actually put some lemon and some grapefruit oil. Some lemon and some grapefruit essential oil in it as well. And then I think I put some cinnamon oil in it because all these have antibacterial, antifungal properties. Mix that all up, tried it, bam, worked for me, and I've been using it ever since. Now, does it work 100% of the time? No. It works 99.9% of the time, which is good enough for me. Rarely will it just stop working. It will work at first, but if I'm outside in the heat and I'm working in the garden, if I'm mowing the grass, let me just say I ain't mowed the grass in a minute. I ain't mowed the grass. Let me just backtrack, okay. But if I'm outside in the garden, or if I'm shoveling and I'm digging, or I'm doing stuff like that, outside working, doing it, and I'm sweating a lot, it will stop working. Yeah, it will stop working, but that's nothing that shower that I'm gonna get when I come back in the house can't take care of, and then I reapply and I'm good. So if I'm out at a party or out to dinner, I've really had issues with my deodorant not working as long as I want it to work. So I have not purchased store-bought deodorant in over 2.5 years, coming up on 3 years. Well, that's it, family. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section if there are some things that you have on your list that you just no longer purchase. One, because it's not financially beneficial for my family, it's just a waste of my money, or it's not healthy for my family or for myself. I really would love to hear what those things are. I'm sure there are some things that I need to cut out that I just haven't thought about. Also, I would love it if you have not joined the Angela Mashelle YouTube family, and join my family by subscribing to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you love this video. Now, no matter where you are in the world, I want you to have the most blessed day. Bye-bye.